Here's Pack the Sack Girl and the Kingdom Hiker Kid. What you got there, Kingdom Hiker Kid?
Some wood.
Oh yeah, he's got a bucket full of kindling and birch bark and stuff like that. And Juby's got my wife's old wok. Okay, Kingdom Hiker Kid, what you got on your belt there?
A knife.
Yeah, what's it called, you know?
Helle Harding.
That's right, okay. Now you're very careful with that knife, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you only use it when I tell you can use it.
Okay.
That's right, isn't it? Here they come again. And what you got there then, kids?
Candle. Yeah, candle.
A bucket of old wax. Guess what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
Stick it over there. And let's get the fire going.
Yeah.
Just recently uploaded a video on how to make wax torches. And that was back about 5 years ago. So we're up to the present now with the next generation here. Kingdom Hiker Kid. And the old Pack the Sack Girl, Pack the Sack Honeybee, Jubilee. Okay, who's got her hair all nicely tucked away there so there's no problem from the fire?
Me.
Yeah, what about you?
Because my hair's all back.
Not your fire, your fault, not your hair.
Yes, yes.
Your hair's okay, okay? And they're going to be nice and sensible, yeah? So we've got another load of old wax here, and what I want to do with this wax is try and extend the burn time of the torches. Last time, 5 years ago, the torches that we made for the boys lasted about over 15 minutes to 20 minutes each, which was quite good, but it'd be good to have something that burned a bit longer. So I'm going to make some little torches for the kids to play with later, and try and make one big torch that will burn longer. Okay, as usual, making it up as I'm going along. Right, to cook up the wax, I'm going to use some leftover processed wood from the last job we done. To do that, I'm going to use my Spear & Jackson Predator. These are quite good, they're 2 for a tenner at B&Q. Now, while we're there, let's talk a bit of safety, shall we? Especially when there's children around, you've got to be safe. I always keep the cover on the saw. At one time we had a bushcrafter of great renown, who is well up amongst you bushcrafting community people, around our yard, Pack the Sack yard, and he actually left the saw, used the saw and put it down and left it like that, and there were kids running past. Now all it takes is for one kid to slip over and go down there, and it's going to take their arteries out. Or a kid to run past and catch a leg on it, and it's going to take out an important artery. Now for me personally, even if I'm not going to put it in the sheath, I'm going to put the saw blade down. Absolute common sense, isn't it really? Now for somebody that hasn't got the common sense, especially when there's children around, to put a saw down with blade down is to me Gaga land. As well as that, I just bought myself a brand new Wetterlings axe, about that long. The man at the hardware store gave me a good deal on it, and I decided to have a go at chopping up a large piece of wood. So I'll give it a good whack, but it didn't split it immediately. Whereupon this great bushcrafting guru, as all you bushcrafting community believe that he is, said, "Here, I'll do it," and he took my axe and he whacked down, and he missed, he chipped off, he split off the side of the wood and whacked my new axe right into the stone and chipped off the corner. Okay, if you bushcrafting community people want to look up to people like this, that's entirely up to you. But I could see by a few things that he did round the campfire that he wasn't used to campfires. He wasn't used to family environments around campfires. He showed no remorse for what he'd done. He just sort of laughed it off. Okay, if he's going to laugh that off, what else is he going to laugh off? Like I said before, if you can't trust people in easy times, how are you going to trust them in hard times? Okay. I've had quite a bit to do with a few of you bushcrafting people on YouTube, survival and bushcrafting people, who I don't really have anything to do with anymore, and you don't have anything to do with me. Now you can make up as many excuses as you like. In your hearts, you'll know the reason why. As to the man who was really inconsiderate with the saw and my new axe, I asked him once, I said, why do you think I don't get so many views on my channel? And he said, Mick, the reason you don't get so many views on your channel is because of how much you talk about Jesus, is because you're a Christian. Now this man was also claiming to be a Christian as well. Okay. As the scripture says, I sat not in the circle of the merrymakers, because the Spirit of God was in my heart. Okay. Okay, who wants to do some batoning?
Me.
I thought you'd all say that. Going to use the Glock knife to split the wood with. He went through. That's all right. As you can see, K-Bar Isaac has changed somewhat since the last video. Isaac. So you do towards one end with the stick there. Okay, hammer it in. Right through to the wood underneath. Right, now, loose the knife and twist the stick. No. Hold it there and twist it. See? How's that then? Not so much in the middle of the wood, in the end of the wood, and knock it in so it sticks into the wood underneath, and twist, push, twist, push, twist. Okay.
That's a big curve going down. That one. The big one was, and the first one was a big curve going
Down the edge. That's it.
Yeah, you can see it. And then what you
Oh, it's like cutting butter there, isn't it? Does that feel nice? BK2, the survival wedge. A really great all-round survival knife, the BK2.
Okay, on some of these curls, and then you follow on, alright, with the sticks. You good for that? Yeah. There's enough there to grade up with. Okay. And then we've got the big ones after. That stuff isn't there.
You have to get some of the curls going in. That's it, pile on the curls.
get some of these curls. Should I pick up some of these curls?
a bit of a bottle of oil to it. Bit of paprika.
I hope the missus doesn't start looking for the wok.